In this video, we're going to have a look at order of operations involving negative integers. You need to be careful with order of operations when working with negative integers. Let's recall the rules for order of operations. Firstly, we perform the sum inside the brackets, then any powers or exponents or indices, multiplication and division left to right, and lastly, addition and subtraction working left to right. I've got two sums here that look very similar. The first one has brackets around the negative integer and the second one doesn't. Let's have a look at how these work. So when we come along to a sum, we do the brackets first. Now this is not a sum within the brackets, but it is the powers or the indices that we would do next. This is actually negative 2 squared. That is, negative 2 is all squared, so it becomes negative 2 times negative 2. Recalling that the product of two negative numbers is positive, so we will rewrite the sum, negative 5 plus 12 divided by negative 2 squared being positive 4 times 3. Now we follow the normal order of operations, doing multiplication and division working left to right first. Our first is our division, negative 5 plus 12 divided by 4 being 3. Only performing one part of the sum per line, lining up our equal signs. Now we're going to do the multiplication before the addition, negative 5 plus 9. Recalling that negative 5 plus 9, we would start at negative 5 on a number line and move 9 units to the right. We would end up at positive 4. Now let's have a look at this second example, which is very, very similar. So again, we will do the orders or powers first, rewriting the rest of the sum, negative 5 plus 12 divided by. Now here, it's actually saying negative 2 squared, or 2 squared, and we take the opposite. This will result in negative 4, which is different to what we had here when it was negative 2 all squared times 3. Again, following our normal rules of order of operations, division first, negative 5 plus 12 divided by negative 4, a quotient of a positive and a negative results in a negative, so we have negative 3 times 3. Doing multiplication before our addition, negative 5 plus negative 3 times 3. The product of a negative and a positive is a negative, leaving us with negative 5 plus negative 9, resulting in negative 14. Two very different answers, and all that was different in the sums was the brackets.